Neil. I thought the flippancy and the sense of nonchalance that John McCain had about these vicious, anonymous, cowardly attacks on his running mate was really left a bad taste in my mouth, and I know it did in the mouths of tons of my readers and fans of Sarah Palin who have watched this woman be torn apart by McCain's staffers who were supposed to represent a different kind of politics.
Right, but do you think it's limited to McCain staffers or even McCain staffers at all, that it could be another prospective challenger or his camp or her camp that might be looking to sort of derail her before she's even a moving train?
Well, the sources that were cited by Carl Cameron and by Newsweek were McCain staffers, okay? So there's no question that it's coming internally. And that's why the failure of John McCain, when he's sitting on a couch with a comedian, to stand up and fight, weren't those his words from the campaign trail? Stand up and fight for his running mate. I think it really shows you why he lost. I mean, he has this attitude in that appearance last night as if he had just come off a golf course. These things happen.
But you know, the reason why I mention it, Michelle, is that actually they do kind of happen, right? You remember when John Kerry and John Edwards were jumping ugly with each other after he lost 4 years ago, that Edwards didn't campaign hard enough, that he couldn't deliver his own state, that Edwards said John Kerry was kind of campaigning, you know, stiffly. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, this stuff, the losing side every 4 years sort of rips each other apart, right?
Sure, there's always some de minimis level of backbiting and second-guessing that goes on in any kind of campaign. But this was of a different nature, Neil, because the context is of this Palin derangement syndrome that has gripped most of the left and some of the elite right over the course of this campaign. And to have that come out of the campaign itself in this most vicious way, questioning her intellect, questioning her character and integrity. Look, it's the McCain campaign that campaigned on character and integrity. It's McCain who sold millions of books, best-selling books, about why courage matters and that character is destiny. This woman had more character in her pinky than all of the other candidates combined, with the exception of her running mate. And then her running mate just goes and undermines that whole message by sitting there and shrugging at the personal attacks and ad hominem.
Well, he just might not know, right? There's always the other possibility he just might not know, right?
Yeah, the very least he could have done was renounce and denounce what had been said about her, and he failed to do that.
Michelle, thank you very much. Michelle Malkin in Denver.